The reason the need for the creation of this video developed was because of the seeming increase in the worldwide questioning of the true nature of reality. Beyond the oversimplified reasoning and saying reality is simply what people perceive it to be. Specific questioning includes the deep and wandering contemplation of the idea, where did humans originally come from? And more specifically, along this line of questioning, A, was it from single-celled amoeba, this line of questioning, from the depths of our ocean, that became horseshoe crabs that eventually crawled up on the beaches, which eventually evolved over time towards primates and so on, then humans. Or B, was it possibly from ancient aliens that managed to crossbreed with our ancient ancestors, whatever we were back then, as all part of long-term experimentation of theirs, being the aliens, whatever that is, as if we were all part of some sort of pod colony of ancient aliens floating deep in space, as perhaps some of us are perpetually monitored and meddled with somehow in some way by them and their technologies. And those, some, maybe our societal leaders that some people call the, reptilians or whatever the heck, that tend to lead with such cold execution that it leaves many of us in states of wonderment. Or C, was it from what some believe to be of a more spontaneous creation where we came from many moons ago? Another specific line of questioning identified, increase in questioning recently, seemingly includes entertaining the idea that we all maybe respectively and collectively existing somehow within some sort of electrical mental simulation. And if so, is the so-called simulation somehow part of God's imagination? So we ask, why all the relatively recent increases in such fundamental questioning? Well, the following 7 reasons are offered in an attempt to possibly explain such a global phenomenon. One possible reason for the increased questioning, is the increase in worldwide usage of cell phones, iPads, of the like gadgets, and which led to overall increases in exposure to artificial intelligence, whatever that is. 2, a seeming increase in worldwide political reordering, or at least widespread reconsideration, increased widespread reconsideration of global political systems and orders. 3, an increase in worldwide disparity in the net worth of the 1% versus the 99%. 4, the increase in the man-made worldwide climate change narrative, which unfortunately thusly has had an overall negative effect on worldwide human morale, given that the message is that humans are exhaling a damaging poisonous gas, a damaging gas upon the earth, which may be planting psychological seeds of self-hatred across the globe that theoretically manifest into such extreme impulses of subconscious, in many cases even conscious, suicidal impulses, ideations, and even desires. 5, the increase in the automation of jobs, which results in the increase in humans questioning the future worth of a human. 6, reason why there's so much increased questioning of these fundamental things is the increase in the global population and the associated decrease in the perceived value and worth of a human, given the more of something there is, then the less that something is valued. And 7, all the gender identity confusion seemingly propagated by massive institutions within the various levels of our education systems, mass media systems, and Hollywood production houses.